Good evening. Hello. We have 59 cards to show tonight, so we're going to have fun. This is going to be fun.
And we're going to do one a minute.
Yeah. And Tim just said, is this going to take longer than usual?
It is.
Because, we eat afterwards. So,
And-
priorities. What can we say?
And Karen talks fast.
He says he'll slip out and turn the oven on. So it's all good. It's so glad to have you guys here. Thanks, all of you who are congratulating me. I just have to say, Tim just wrote a nice post, and Tim's taking the congrats too, because we just realized how much of a team we are. We love getting to do this together, and we love you guys, our community. That is what makes us successful, is you guys. I just
It's an us thing.
Yeah, but it is all together, and our fabulous Fine Line team. Oh my goodness, we just feel so richly blessed in our Stampin' Up! World. We are. And between our team, our customers, you followers, you all make such a difference in our life. So can we just say
thank you?
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So I absolutely love that. So just a couple quick things before we get started. We're doing the Fitting Florets Collection. And that's why I have all these cards, because we're going to get through them all tonight. And that is also my card kit. I send each month. If you place a $50 order or more through me, you get a card kit in the mail, and it's 3 cards to make. And you'll notice this does not have you don't need the stamps. But I thought, is this just lovely? This is one of the 3 cards that you get to make. So you get all the pieces to make it, and then you get a finished card of something. And you get a PDF that includes how to make all 3 cards, plus 3 more ideas.
PDF stands for pretty darn fun.
And tomorrow at 1 o'clock, you didn't even know this, but tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I'm going to actually assemble these, because each month I do a live where I just show how to put them together. And that's for all of you.
Sit at the table and assemble them, or you're going to be online?
I'm going to be online, just make one of each. I'm not going to send them all assembled. Do you think that would be a new thing? Okay, I have to read this funny comment that was shared today. And I don't know who wrote this. It's CRS, so I don't know who to give credit to.
Credence? No.
But Tim, you're going to love this. Tim, we really appreciate how you make the cards more visible, because he did that little stand and he makes sure they're shown by the camera. It's also very funny how Karen covers up her face when she's holding up stamp sets, etc. And you're always peeking around. I love you both. And that's Tim the Ham. Doesn't want to lose out in a minute. So I just had to share that. That was pretty funny. So anyway, this is one of that. And a week from this weekend is our next All Good Cards Club. And this is just one of the several different ways we are making card boxes. And what are we doing this Thursday? Are we doing a live?
We're going someplace. We're going to Indiana.
Yes.
Indianapolis. And we are doing a live.
No. Well, we'll probably do a short little live just showing you what we're doing there. But I don't know if it'll be at 1 o'clock, because we might be a little sidetracked, eating
I'm
out.
not in charge.
But there will be, so this is very, very rare. There will be no Thursday live this coming Thursday. There will be a new weekly challenge up, so you'll still want to check that out in the Back Porch Stampers. But we're going to be in Indianapolis. We are, for any of you who live in the area, I know some of you are demonstrators. We would love to meet you. Some of you just follow us. We would love to meet you. We are staying at the Holiday Inn on 410 South Missouri Street. So on Thursday or Friday, if you would like to get together, make sure you let us know, because we just love to just chat and be with people, and then we can coordinate what we're doing. So that would be very fun. Looking forward to it. And this is the host code for this month.
And draw my attention to it. Why is our mantle empty?
Because I just realized when I sat down, I had all of the Halloween cards still, and I thought Halloween is over.
No.
And I'm going to put up some of my favorite cards from tonight. So I didn't want to do a placeholder. So tonight I'm going to go through. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we'll see which one really raves tonight. So how cool is that? Okay. So this new bundle is amazing. It's got the stamp set, the dies, and then there's also a Christmas stamp set. So I have tried to put these in some kind of semblance of order.
Something to cover this up real fast. Look at how bad our table looks.
Oh, but Tim, somebody just said it looks well loved.
Oh, it is well.
And it was my grandparents' table and then my mom's table. Of course, it never looked like this when she had it. We both have colds, in case you can't tell, but
they look better.
I don't think she'd like to see it right now. But one of these days I'll clean it. So I decided we're going to group this into like 5 different groupings. And then for each grouping, Tim has chosen a favorite. So that's kind of how we like to do things because we just have so many cards.
Yeah, hold them up like that.
So first we're going to do Christmas cards. And I'm going to start with
Mary.
The ones that have sentiment in the circles. I think this is an absolutely stunning card. This is Deb Snyder. And look at that gorgeous gold. She's got the music background in the back. And look at this gold and then the vellum. Is that just stunning? And this little this little thing there is the embellishments that go with this. It's just really cute. It's a little spiral thing. So
this is really an aside, very tangential, but we know a herald that is spelled like Hark the Herald Angels Sing. But do you know any Marys that are spelled like that?
I spelled that way. I don't know. I'm sure there are. And they're probably Christmas babies if there are. So, okay, so we're going to look at some of these others. You see how we're going to look at first the words and then the different layouts. Look how cool this is. Here we've got fa la la just in the background scattered. And here you'll see these same little leaves. I just love these dies in here. So this one is Monica Gilberti. This next one is Suzanne Taylor.
Show the inside.
Oh, yeah. And she's done the inside here. And I want to point out, this one's embossed. You can see that gold. That whole thing is just very, very elegant. This is stamped in. It's on top here. This is the underside. Do you see how that's under? And the frame.
This is really ordinary.
No, but do you see how the frame continues this paper?
Oh, I like it.
And it's raised. And so that goes in. So isn't that a cool contrast?
Very cool.
Here's an absolutely stunning card.
My goodness.
Similar to this in the gold, because that's the only part that's gold. But look how gold just really elevates something.
Oh, it does.
And then this is stamped and colored, and she's used Wink of Stella. This is just gorgeous. And this
is. And it's very rich.
Paper. It's a very rich.
If you can get that sense on the online.
And this kind of has the traditional colors look to it. This is Kimberly Dent. I think that is absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
Oh, these frames. Oh, somebody does know a Mary spelled that way. And wish you a Christmas baby. We do want to know that. Debbie, thank you for sharing. That is the kindest thing you can do for us. I thought so. I just don't even know how to group these, but it's just so fun. Then let's look at some. These all used words in the circles. So I like looking at kind of all the different ideas with something. Now we're going to look. This has flowers in it. And I think this is gorgeous too. Let's see who this is. This is Angie Leach. And I love how she stamped the flowers. The words go there. And this is popped up over the ribbon. So we've got the frame laying flat and then the ribbon. And then this popped up over.
I like it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yep.
I absolutely love that. And, and check out this one. You know, we had that other one that was down in. Oh, how cool is this? Look at these two contrasting. This one is down a little bit. This is down a lot because this is really popped up. She's really got this one even much higher. And then it's the paper underneath that you're seeing through. Which is very cool instead of words. And then the details around here. This is a Sacha Wilson.
I like it.
How cool. And, you know, some of these that are Christmas, I'm putting in the Christmas pile just because there are fewer of them. But, you know, any of these ideas, these don't need to be Christmas. I thought, you know, so it's just very fun.
But our first commitment is to our fireplace mantle.
Oh, so Tim, do you want to pick out all the cards that are going to go up there? Oh, look how cool this is. Talk about simple. Carrie Todd. Simple and stunning. Again, it wouldn't need to be Christmas, but I love the fa la la. But just very simple. But I love this card layout. This is just a strip card and the cattywampus look.
Yep, I love it.
That's a great. Love that. And then Jennifer doesn't remember when the Mary she knows was born. You might have to ask her the next time you see her. Okay, have yourself a merry little Christmas. This is Kay Cogbill. And this has a lot more going on with it. It is so fun to just see different people's interpretations of the same stamp set. I just love that. But I love how this is a trim at the bottom, and then this piece is cattywampus.
Yep.
And we've got these layered. We've got these leaves.
And what are they? Are they run through a
Yep. So they're die
Okay.
cut. I thought, I don't know what kind of leaves they are though.
No, I
Are
know.
they-
No,
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
just
okay. I
talking,
thought
are they
someone
die
else
cut?
might know. Yes. But isn't that cool how she's done 3 colors and then
Yep.
overlap them? So it's extending
like
that
it.
way. So that's really cool. This one basically uses just the paper and then fun little words here. So this is Darla Watson. And I love how she's used a big sheet paper in the background and then a smaller one on top.
And I love
They
the
coordinate.
ribbon. The ribbon.
And then
is perfect.
and the ribbon really adds to that.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's really fun. Debbie's saying she really wants this bundle, but she's trying to hold off until next year. Yeah, so I want to tell you, the stamp sets and dies will be in the new catalog. The paper will not. The paper is only while supplies last, and this paper is just stunning. So pay attention to that, because I know a couple people that were buying the paper and they're going to wait to spread out their spending to wait on the rest.
Are we talking next year, like in 7?
Like in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not in 7
No,
weeks.
like in January. But just knowing you want to have the paper to go with it, if you want the whole thing, think about the paper now.
It's actually soon.
Now we're going to look at some with these fancy frames. So this one, oh, she's done a nice inside there. Oh, she even did this part on the inside.
Ooh.
And it's run through the embossing thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Kathy Miller. And you can see how this is a card. This part has been scored. This is like we did on the One Sheet Wonder, folded back, but she flattened hers down. So it's attached. So it's like once you've got the white strip there, which is really cool. And then we've got Evie DiPiazza. Now she's putting hers on the side. She's got her Noel all over in the background and the pretty flowers right there.
Yep.
And then we've got, oh, some more with words in there. I guess I didn't have these totally filled. So yeah, and we never know how long this paper is going to last. But every time we have something like this, when they run out, I have people saying, oh, can I still get that? So that's just a fair warning here. But look, this is really simple. This is a strip card with the 3 strips.
Yep.
And then using the frames. I think it's really interesting because you've got the fancy frames and you've got this frame. And you can just do so much with this. So
that's bumped up too, isn't it? I mean, it's
yes,
in the middle.
This one is bumped up. And I do not have a name on that. So the name could be, I don't know, but it was not attached, I guess, to the card. So this first round, they're usually all attached. Some of them lose their things later. Oh, well, how am I losing 2 here? Here's another gorgeous one. I have 2 names that have fallen out. So if anyone recognizes these cards, be sure you tell me. I just wanted to point out, this is really cool too in the gold. And notice how the vellum leaves, she's just kind of turned right around there to accent. And then this is the double flip card. We open it once and then you open it twice. Debbie says she bought 4 packs of the paper, but she's waiting on the stamp sets. Okay, that's the way to do it. The words too. Thank you, Juanita. The Christmas words, which are all these, they're only while supplies last too. They will not be in the new catalog. If you don't already have a set of Christmas words, these are beautiful ones. I love the words in here because I love the sizing and they fit into these dies and just a lot of dies. And they also take up a nice amount of space on the front of a card, but it still leaves you enough room to work around. Oh, and this one is gorgeous. Oh, look at the red. Now this one's in bright red. Most of them have been cherry cobbler, and that's probably the color that really goes with the paper. This is Janet Holmes.
I like that.
But that really stands out with the brilliant gold. That is gorgeous. And gold, another just gorgeous card. Pauline says she bought 6 packs of paper. Okay, this is a who can one up somebody that is hilarious. Anyone going for 7? I won't tell you how many I bought, but that's because I'm using it for card kits. And I did a most ridiculous thing. I had my Monday Mavens over today, and they're helping me put together card kits. So some will already be going out tomorrow. And usually I'm really careful to choose different papers for each of the 3 cards, so I get the most use out of my pack. I used the backside of one of them for a card without thinking about it. So I had to quickly order some more paper because I can't stretch it. Okay, if we want to go thinking outside the box, this is a stunning card from
Debbie.
Debbie.
Debbie McNeil, right there.
Debbie McNeil. Oh, I'm looking for the top. Debbie McNeil. Okay.
It's huge.
This is stunning, and this is totally out of the box. Look how she has got that gorgeous house here. I love this. So notice this. This is a vellum card. So the card base is vellum, and it's been run through the Christmas tree folder. Yeah. So you get that rich. It looks very vintage.
Very.
I mean, this is the kind of thing you could frame, put in a frame. Wouldn't that just be pretty? And it would look like a vintage Christmas decoration. I think that is stunning. And then we've got the house and just the way she's done all of this, the different layers. So this is white, and then this is the shimmery. So she's got all these contrasting, and then the little bells. So kudos on this card.
I gotta just open that up a little bit. I gotta do something. I gotta show.
Yeah, because see, that would be white on white.
I know. Look at how that is really.
And this way, it looks very vintage. Yeah. Melinda's thanking me for the birthday card I sent her that she just got today. Well, happy birthday to you. That's wonderful. LaVar, thank you for sharing. Anyway, so that is one fabulous card. Yes, that one's going to have to go on the mantle. So
you know what her title is? She's a crafty person.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then Tim, there are so many great Christmas cards here. Tim could not
just like that one.
Limit it to one. So he picks, I've got to pick two on this one, can I? So I said, yes, I'm so easy.
Okay, put that over there.
Okay, I'm going to put that here, right there, so I don't forget it. So your first one is from Margaret Toldy. Peggy Toldy is what she goes by. So, okay, look at this gorgeous, gorgeous step card.
It is.
This is, when we did faux step cards, we talked about the difference. This is a real step card where she actually cut the pieces. Faux just means you put it on top, and that's just the difference. But the end result is really the same. But this is
FAUX.
Yep. So for fake. I mean, this is absolutely stunning. I think her use of papers, colors, how she embossed in gold on the red. Is that just gorgeous? We are doing a road trip to Indianapolis. We road trip anywhere. If we have the time to do that. And it's only like 8.5 hours or something from us. For us, that's a short trip.
Even to the grocery store.
Yes, but that is just stunning. Okay.
My cousin Mark, I saw him this weekend, and he was like, Tim, sometimes you say stuff and Karen just says, she basically says, we're moving on.
We couldn't believe he actually watches it. So hi, Mark, if you're watching. That was pretty hilarious. He's the son of the aunt that turned 100.
Yes.
Okay, and then this one, Tim, show us this one.
Yes. Here,
so these are both fun folds. This is Marcy Basecker. Okay, and I'm gonna let you put it together. Okay. See if you did put it together and says, I love this. Okay, there. Look at this. So this is an easel card, a sidestep easel card. So I'm gonna put it this way so you can see it a little better. Is that gorgeous?
That is.
Both of these are absolutely gorgeous. And this kind of card, both of these cards lay flat and then they pop up.
And it goes on the mantle.
Definitely. Those are absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Oh, a bunch of you talking about my grandkids you had. Oh, how fun. Okay, so I'm going to set those aside. I'll put those. And then the next one we're going to do, let's do the fancy ones. Okay, so I got to find all these different pieces here. Okay. One of the dies in here, we talked a little about before, are this fancy frame. So now we're going to do the cards that have the really fancy frame. Okay. And this is, I love how she's done this. Re-stamped the For Beautiful. Do you see how she cut that out and popped it up?
Yeah.
Not fun. And I also love how she stamped these in black and white and then just colored in those.
And I'm a terrible reader because of a little handicapping condition, but I thought that word was beautiful. It's beautiful, but it's B. I thought B was standing by itself. So.
Oh, okay. And this is Stella McKay. That is gorgeous. We both have colds, if you can tell. So we're both the little boy strain here. Great and here's a gorgeous one. So we'll do some here with these side by side. And look at this. So the words in this stamp set too, they're just designed to go in these ovals. They're just such a nice side for a card. And here we've got the gold and just two pieces right there of paper. And this is Candy Rattray. I think that is gorgeous.
It is.
Here, we showed this pink one. So let's do another pink one. This has both parts in pink. Now, on the card kit that I made this month, and I'll show that tomorrow, I actually used the inside of one on another card. One of the things I love about a set of dies like this is you can cut out all these pieces and then arrange them differently. But this is a fun full card because it opens like that. Is that cool? Laura Bartow. And she's got the words in the inside. That makes really nice size for inside too.
Oh, it's very nice.
Wishes for a beautiful birthday. And this closes up like that. So those are really
Very nice.
very fun. Let's see if we had any more pink. But here's a fun one. We're just using part of the die. It's tucked in, which is really interesting, showing flowers there.
And
so
it's
totally
lacy.
and it's lacy. So to do this, you're going to put your adhesive along here and then just move your ribbon along. Keep doing it. So it kind of makes that little pleating
And
kind
so
of fun.
it kind of looks like this. You actually pull it out of there, but you can't.
Yeah, it does look like that. That
it's
was my
glued
first
down,
thought.
but yeah.
It was my first thought. This is Susie Barnes. But that's really fun. Oh, a lot of you are loving the new dies. So some of you already have them. Okay, I love this card. Oh, this is a favorite of mine. This is a Lynn Dunn card. Love the colors, soft succulent and evening evergreen together and contrasting with the balmy blue. I just think that is just really a very elegant pairing of colors. And I love how she's got the inside. Do you see how it's the designer series paper that goes along with this? So all of that. And then she is accented with the flowers. So I think that that's fun. Then, oh, and that one was kind of hidden. This one goes over, but it does still have a ribbon in here. So that's a really interesting look. And on the white part is the space for the words and all the other details. This is made by Denise. Denise, whoever you are. But that's cool.
Very cool.
Okay, here's another Wishes for a Beautiful Day. And this is Chris Waddell. And she's got the white inside. And you see how she's put the words, they could be centered. She's put hers lower so that then she can accent with the flowers up there, which is cool. And now we'll look at this one. This is white embossed on black on the middle. So a different look. And I like how she's done these flowers peeking out behind. And in that same balmy blue.
A little heart.
And a little heart.
A little gem.
Yes. And this is a Z-fold card. So I think that's really cool.
Very cool.
And that is Leanne Greff. And one more to do with these. And then, but the first sets we all did were all Christmas cards. Now we moved into the regular stamp set, but you can see how all the designs, all the colors, everything can be intermixed. But I just think those are such pretty words. Now she has stamped first and then run this through an embossing folder and then added this on top and the flowers. I like how the flowers are just kind of sitting right there. This one is Janice Waitman.
Very nice. And
Tim's choice. Tim's choice for this.
Amy Rich. Look at this. Look at this.
This is stunning too. I love these colors too. This is a soft succulent with a starry sky, it looks like, or navy.
And wait for it. That's nice.
And you know what's interesting? We are doing a card with this same fold as part of my card kit. So watch for this tomorrow. Different colors, different papers, and but that same layout. And I absolutely love that. So that's really fun.
Thank you, Amy.
Okay, our next one. Another die that's in here. I have the most with the plainer die, so we're going to end with that. We're going to start with this. So there are some there's a die that has these hearts around it. So we're going to look at this next, and it cuts out the hearts and then you put paper under it and that's the color. So this is navy on white. So you have all those little white hearts and the little white thing there.
I'm glad you don't have to fussy cut them.
Yes, or try to glue those little pieces on. This is Candy Rattray.
It's a second card.
And now look at this very similar look. And now it's done in pink on white. They both have Thank You With All My Heart. And it's just trimmed up differently. But the cards look very different, but similar. You know, it's I like how this paper right here doesn't go quite all the way over. It almost looks like a little latch or something.
Ribbons on the opposite side.
Oh, and she did the inside. Lucky to call you friend. And this is Meg Levin, which is very cool. And let's see, here comes another one. This time it's white on the top. So you're seeing the color underneath. So we're seeing the balmy blue underneath. And then she's added this and the flowers. How cool is that? Oh, and she's done a really lovely inside.
And
and I said, did I say who this was? Oh, yeah, this one's Lynn Dunn, I believe. Or is this one? No, this one is. Okay. But I think, look at those three. I think these are going to be so popular. I just love that little hearts. And then I love this to go with it. Thank you with all my heart. It is just really cool. So a couple more of these.
Very nice.
So this one is Dina Rico and totally different colors. So here we've got Smoky Slate and I'm thinking that is the one I can never remember. Calypso Coral. But how pretty is that?
That's very nice.
It just totally changes it. And this one's really interesting. This one you have to look twice. Janice Waitman. You have to look twice to see, because at first you almost missed.
Oh my goodness.
All the little flowers in there.
No, they're hearts.
The hearts.
Karen, they're hearts.
Okay. But how pretty is that? So this time she's got the
stamped in a bed of
paper,
flowers.
the paper raised with that,
Mhm.
which is very cool. And then one more with these. And then this is really fun. These are they go with the teapot. Is it I think it's the teapot set. You can get the cards and envelopes. And look how cool this is. This is Linda Bowen. So she took that set, and this is what the envelope comes this way. All comes this way. And then she did hers totally different. So again, she's got on the white, and you see that bright green coming through, and she added the flowers, and you've got this lovely match set. In this set, it's all the 5 in colors. And so I'm sure for the card swap, people got different colors. So how cool would this be? You could make these be different things. You could give a little ensemble, little gift thing, and they would be different colors, but coordinating.
And it's an in color.
And then we have Tim's. Here's yours.
All right.
Here's Tim's choice.
Tim's choice is from Rose Ward.
Look how stunning this is. And she did a lovely inside too. But this is, so tell us the things you like about this.
Well, everything. I like the colors. I like the combination of blue
and you see how this the paper shows through. I think that's cool.
Yep.
This is done in the blue, and then you're seeing the paper through on the little hearts. It's very cool. And it's just very, and then the words going across. That is really gorgeous.
I took that personally.
Oh yeah. It was meant for you.
It was. No, but I don't know.
I agree. That is absolutely gorgeous. So next, we're going to do a handful of cards.
Thank you, Rose.
That are just kind of more out of the box, because they don't necessarily use the dies, just some of the stamp sets. We thought we'd show those first. This is Lisa Miltakis, and this is a box card, so it stands up like this on your mantle. And how pretty is that?
And the sideways view.
Yep, there's the sideways view. You can use something like this to put a little gift kind of thing in here. So that's kind of cool. And then it also helps weight it down. But I love how this whole piece, the accent is on this little square. The rest of it's monochromatic. She has run these through embossing folders. So it's got a lot of texture, but it's really very, very lovely. And then another gorgeous fun fold card. These had names. I really feel terrible not having a name to go with these. I don't know what happened in transport. I guess they're not attached, but this is one of those where we do the flip on the end. This is gorgeous. Look again how gorgeous this is. So we'll have to figure this out later, so we know. But and these fun colors, I just love this with the evergreen, evening evergreen, and then the flowers. It sounds like that. So this is just a fun little pop-up card for that.
To look at that and then just see how it's folded is just kind of remarkable.
It is. So you just have the 3 folds.
Yep.
And then you tuck in and you fold it up like that. So that's really cool.
Have I made a card like that that's that complicated?
I don't think so. We've made them in All Good Cards Club, but we'll have to put that in the to be done someday. That would be good. Okay, I love this card. This is a very elegant Mary Ellen Stites. I love clean and simple, gorgeous cards.
No kidding.
And what I just love here, so she's taken the scoring. Do you see it? I don't know if you can see justice on here, but there is scoring around the edges here. So it just sets the paper a little differently. I'm not sure you can see it a little bit there. It just makes it so rich. And then just having the flowers there. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that is absolutely gorgeous. I hope it's not too hard to listen to us because we're not redoing it. Okay, and then here's another one that's just using one of the ovals, the words, and this is a gatefold, so it comes into the middle. And she's using another oval in here, and this is Susan Morton. And so it meets in the middle, that's why it's called a gatefold, but that's really fun too. And you could, if you're doing cards like this, you could pick any 2 papers in this and do a whole bunch of variety of things. And then one more. See, Tim loves these words. Just a little reminder that you're loved. Think how this is really a cool card. This is Janny Baker. And I love how this is actually those flowers. So we've seen that bouquet of flowers on a bunch of cards. She just stamped it in blue on blue. It's balmy blue and balmy blue. So it almost looks more like just textured paper.
I've got
and then stamped right over
it.
it.
White comment, but I have to run and get something.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
And then this part has gone through the folder. And that's very cool. He better come right back because I was ready to have him show the card he picked. so I'm going to have to stall. Let's see. Ta-da. This is the card Tim picked. And it is by, I can say that part, Lynn Feldkamp. It's a Lynn Feldkamp card. And otherwise, I'll go on without you, Tim. Okay, I'm going to tuck that in right there, and we're going to set it right there, and we're going to go on without him. Okay. Last set of cards, of which I have a bunch. I'm going to show you this. Now, these are ones that are just using, so this would be the most popular use of these. This and then this circle die, this oval die. I absolutely love this. So this is, we're going to come back to that. We will save that for the other, okay?
Okay.
So this is.
So we'll come back to this too.
Yeah, we'll come back to that when we show you other
come
favorites.
Back to everything?
No, just this. No, just that. You can save that. Okay. This is Suzanne Taylor. Bookbinding card. How pretty is that? Just love that. And then we're going to look, some of these are similar and yet they're different. Okay, this is Kim Bogle. So notice how this one's just sideways. It has 2 papers on it, just like this has 2 papers on it. This is just a classic fold, but you can just kind of see those colors and how they're using that. And then this next one by Janny Baker, again, is very similar. And she's got 2 pieces. That's like a strip card with a ribbon as the 3rd little piece in there.
Yep, I like it.
And this is popped up. And I like also how she did the blue leaves kind of right over that. But aren't those fun?
Mm-hmm.
So those are really lovely. And we'll keep going. Yeah, bookbinding is one of my most popular videos, and we did that on a Thursday. And can I just say, it's a little preview. There's going to be something related a week from this Thursday. So be prepared because I showed a card that people wanted to learn. So that's going to be, and it relates to the bookbinding card. So, okay, this is stunning. This is Dawn Bourget. And I love this white and white and the pink. And I just love how she's got these 2 colors contrasting with the balmy blue. Isn't that just lovely? And just adding.
It looks like it's got a belly band on it.
Yeah, it does.
But
it doesn't. It looks like it could open that way.
It's lifted up, isn't it? Or just, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And then this one, so there's a few similarities here. Let's look at this. This is Karen Braxton. Hers goes this way, so it opens like that. It's a Z-fold card.
Show them why it goes that way. Because there's words in there.
Yeah. Thank you with all my heart. But I love how this has the words and then the flowers are the accent. The flowers are the accent. And then this is really popped up in here. Okay. Aren't these fun cards? Oh my goodness. Then next we have gold. We're already talking about how stunning gold is. So I thought this is really pretty. This is Karen Braxton, another Karen Braxton card. I love how she's got the gold and then that's popped up on the inside with the flowers there. Here's one that has a lot of work to it. And this is a bookmark card. So you can pull this out. A fun way to do a bookmark,
That's
wishes for a beautiful birthday. And it opens like that. Kelly Schutte. I love how she did the inside. Isn't that cool with the little angle in that? Oh, that's very cool. But very fun. Next, we just keep on going. Oh, another book binding card. Oh, do you know where the one is there? But see if the one, let me show those again. Let's look at those. Yeah, let's just do these side by side since there are 2. Oh, there are 2. I'm wondering why I have two, which is interesting. Natalie Travis, great minds think alike because they're not the same person. And Susan Taylor, okay, great minds think alike. So how cool is this? This paper is the same. The pattern's the same. The idea is the same. And I think what is fun about this is just to see how easily you can use ideas and then just make little switches. She's got her bow there and she's got her there. And they're both gorgeous cards. This is the more typical where you stamp on the white. And this is interesting because she stamped on the succulent and did the frame white.
Well, their last names both start with T. Our names start with T.
Okay. But I think those are really fun. So those are gorgeous. Okay. Here is another. This is nice inside. Judy Anderson. What I love about this is, well, her brick wall. If you notice, she's got a little sponged white, so it kind of looks like a real brick wall.
Yeah.
Cool. And I love how she did the frame. It's like wallpaper in the frame. I just think that's really cool. And then she's cut out the thank you with all my heart.
And she has 7 pieces of bling on it.
Yes. So that's really cool. And I love, this is a very Sandy Rule. This is a very elegant card, very simple, again, relatively speaking. But I love how she's got an embossed layer. The soft succulent evening evergreen are such a gorgeous combination. And then just adding some of these details makes just a beautiful card.
Very nice.
Next, here's how, okay, so see this one has, the others, some of them might have had an envelope too. So this is Carrie Todd. And this is, oh no, it isn't. So Carrie Todd made one of the cards that were missing. See, this is where things get lost. Okay, one is attached. We know Margaret Van Vliet. This is really cool. This is strips, the 3 strips right there. And then she's just added. Look at all the different ways people have taken this oval and added where they put the flowers. You know, this is interesting because she's got the leaf up or on the side and the flowers at the bottom. So that's really fun. And this one is Jill Olsen. This is really cool. And this is just around the side there. And Jill's is, see if you know what to do with that card.
Yeah.
So you're getting really good at this.
I am.
So we made those just a while ago, a twisted easel card. How cool is that? Okay, so this is how it's going to look if you like that. And then it sits up like that. Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's very nice.
It's a gorgeous card. Oh, here's another fun card. These are really some amazing cards, aren't they? This is vellum. I had to see if it looked like a shaker card, but it's not. This is a matchbook card. We did those just a few times ago. How many of you did a matchbook card with us? So there's really, like Kathy's saying, yes, a lot of variety in here, even though it's one bundle. It's so true. This is Leela Monkey, and this is a matchbook card where it just tucks in. So I love that. You remember we made these, Tim?
Oh, yeah. Well.
Oh, you were sitting by me and made.
No, okay. I remember matchbooks is what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah. But how cool is that? And I love the idea of vellum. So this is all one paper. But the vellum just softens the look inside there. And then she's added her words and all of her details. So that is really cool. Here is another one. Anne-Marie Heil. She did her inside. And this is really fun. I love it when people do little accents, like she's stamped on the outside. It kind of goes around there. There's a lot of layers to this card. It looks quite simple, but there's a lot of little layers and it's all built up.
And I must say, the way she colored those flowers make them look real.
Yeah.
They're
very shaded in, aren't they? Okay. And then next. Oh, so this is interesting. I just love seeing what people think of that's different. This is Ann Clemmer. Notice what she has in the background. She's framed over a rectangle.
Huh. And
I love it. It's a very artsy kind of look. It's just different because everything else is just done the ovals. That's what I've done.
Is thinking outside the box.
Yes. Yeah, but I love that. And then her one strip there and her one detail there. But what a cool idea is that? And then, oh, here's another blue one. We'll do this other blue one here first. This one is Gina Cardera. I love these papers, between the blues and the pinks in this paper. But this is pretty too. She's got the green. I just love how this is all just done like that. Very lovely. We're almost to the end, so thanks for sticking with us.
Similar but different.
Yes. Okay, another Cattywampus strip card. This is Kate Cogbill. I love how she's got these 5 things, just all Cattywampus, and then she's built on top of there. And that makes just, should be kind of a modern look to a card, which is really fun. And then, so these last ones have quite a bit of white, and I also love white space on a card. Janet Holmes. I love how this is a lot of white. We've got the 1 strip of color, and now this is popped up. This is down below, and she's actually used for the frame some of the designer series paper, and then pop that up. I think that's beautiful. And one more. This one is another no name, but again, just a very simple, lots of white space, a gorgeous card. So Tim, you're going to show your favorite with this one.
Okay.
And this is Marcy Bessiger.
Look at this. Oh.
This is an over-the-top card for you.
This is
a couple over-the-top cards in this. It's a shaker. Oh, and Tim, what's the what are the shakers?
Hearts.
She actually used all the little hearts that she cut out, and then some little pearls.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You made a comment when you saw this card about why you liked it.
It's like
it reminded you of
my grand, like Aunt Gail, who's 100 years old, but it's like grandparent age of it's vintage style from the 20s and 30s.
Yes, that, and I agree. It's just that gorgeous vintagey look, which I think we're bringing back around. But I agree, and she's got. Let's see. She's got what does she got on top of here? She's got vellum on top of here, and then gone through the embossing folder is what it looks like. So just really cool, very, very rich depth look, and very much a vintage
and that
look. So that is stunning.
That striped paper with
so a metallic kind of look, beautiful. And even that frame looks like an old metallic frame. So that is absolutely weird. Becky said she loves the word cattywampus. Her friends laugh when she says this.
Nice inside.
This is gorgeous. And then we're going to go back to what Tim was going to show on the last card.
Okay. All right. So the last card was this, and I just talked about, I don't know if I said it, but I wanted to say that this is white on white. Very cool.
You haven't shown that one yet. We'll show that one, but you can finish this first.
That's right. This is mine.
But he came home from the post office.
I came home from the post office. I said, Karen, Snoopy. Schultz is from St. Paul, Minnesota. And I just thought this was the coolest thing. When I started sending out letters
today,
was it letters?
Cards.
Cards. I started by putting this on there. And I said, oh, it's white on white. I just love how that kind of disappears. And what you see is the image. And
see, that is so cool. And I would say that's one thing that card making kind of does for us. For Tim to even make a comment like that and to see that. And so then we're talking about white space. It reminded him of that white space story came. And I thought that's true. That is so true.
Isn't that, and every one of them just pops with just the white.
And this is a very, very different look.
And this was Lynn Feldkamp.
Yes. So
I think.
Well, no. Hers is the one you're going to show.
Oh,
we never got to this because he disappeared. The other one that he picked that he was going to show.
I spoiled the surprise, Lynn. Lynn.
Okay, but there's a lot of white on this one too. But I thought, this is a. And tell us what you like about this card.
Because she called me a friend.
It's personal again. Yeah.
It is.
We know Lynn, but
no.
It's another Z fold. But I agree, the colors are just fun. And here's another one of the papers in here.
Yep.
And I love how she's done this. How she stamped the leaves down there and then popped up the flowers.
Yep.
And popped this up. Just gorgeous. So you guys, these are just gorgeous. Barbara Harold said that she met
Mr. Schultz.
Yeah, in person. Was blessed to watch him ice skate, not only with Snoopy, but on the ice in Santa Rosa.
Whoa.
California. How cool is that?
From St. Paul to Santa Rosa.
So I thank you for spending this time with us. And I'm looking forward to seeing a few of you. This is going to be a fun, busy week. So we're tomorrow at 1, I will come on and I will make the card kits, and we better get packing.
Yes, we better.
And thanks you guys for everything. We totally appreciate you.
Yes,
Let us know if you need anything, and think about especially getting the paper if you want to hold off on the other.